name is Mackenna Berg, and I am currently getting my Master's of Science in Biology. I also have a bachelor's degree in molecular biosciences and biotechnology. Do you know what the most dangerous animal in the world is? You're probably thinking something like a shark or a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Actually, you're way off. The animal I'm thinking of is a lot smaller than that. Nope, it's even smaller than that. That's right, a mosquito. Those tiny little pests that won't leave us alone when we're outside are actually quite dangerous. Mosquitoes can spread some pretty serious diseases like West Nile virus, St. Louis encephalitis, dengue, and other viruses when they bite. But why do they bite us? It's actually just the female mosquito that bites us. She needs specific proteins from a blood meal in order to lay her eggs. To access our blood, mama mosquito uses her proboscis, a part of her mouth with 6 needle-like structures to pierce the skin, pump saliva into our bloodstream, and then draw blood back. Her saliva contains substances that prevents the blood from clotting, allowing her to feed more easily. So what happens if mama mosquito has previously fed on someone, or maybe even an animal infected with a disease, let's say West Nile virus? She can carry the disease-causing pathogens in her body. They can then travel into her saliva. When she bites her next victim, her saliva, which now contains these pathogens, is injected into the person's bloodstream and can potentially transmit the disease. Keep in mind that while that doesn't guarantee an infection, it does significantly increase our chances. Before I tell you where mosquitoes like to breed and how to avoid them, I think I should tell you how a mosquito breeds. First, our mama mosquito needs to find some water before she can lay her eggs. She doesn't need a lot of water to start her new family. Just a few drops, enough to fill a bottle cap. That's all it takes. The eggs she lays are tiny, and when they're together, they look like little rafts that float around in the water. It takes around 24 to 48 hours for the eggs to hatch. Once the larva emerges from the egg, it enters into the first of 4 stages of growth that we call instars. During each of these instars, the larva will spend the majority of its day swimming around, eating all of the algae, bacteria, and microorganisms it can find. Right now, the larva is almost microscopic, but with each instar, it sheds its exoskeleton and grows a tiny bit more until it enters the pupal stage. In the pupal stage, mosquito larvae transform into pupa, which look like little tumblers in the water. This stage only lasts a few days, during which the pupa undergo metamorphosis. Unlike caterpillars that form a cocoon, mosquito pupae actually remain active in the water as they develop into adult mosquitoes. Due to the temperatures here in Maricopa County, a mosquito can go through all of these different stages, from laying the egg until a mosquito emerges in about 7 days. That means that once mama mosquito finds some water, it won't take long until a whole bunch of mosquitoes are flying around in our backyard. So what can we do to prevent these pesky little bugs from settling down in our neighborhoods and getting us all sick? Simple. We need to make sure that they cannot find any water. Let me show you how to do that. Take a look around your property. Do you see any standing water? Maybe a tarp or cover that's collected some rainwater? How about a few toys lying around or some trash? It's not just places where rainwater collects either. Does your hose leak and leave a small puddle? What about an unmaintained pool or hot tub? Do you have a bird bath or a water feature? Maybe there's even an overfilled potted plant. You might not see anything right now, but check your yard after it rains. You see, even though some places don't get a lot of rain, like here in the desert, and don't have a lot of stagnant water, mama mosquito can still find places to lay her eggs. That's because she can lay her eggs in a place without water. When that area finally gets wet, those eggs can still hatch. In fact, some mosquito eggs can be dormant for up to 3 years. Do you know what one of the best hiding spots for mama mosquito is? I'll give you a minute to think about it. Do you give up yet? Old tires. They provide protection, darkness, and enough rainwater to keep those larvae happy for a long time. If you have any old tires lying around, it's time to send them off to be recycled. If you want more information on how you can help, please visit Maricopa.gov/enviro, Maricopa.gov/FightTheBite, and Maricopa County TireProgram.com. We really hope you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If so, please like, subscribe, or better yet, share this video. Thanks for watching, and remember, together we can fight the bite.